The other day I decided to finally destroy my fear around DMT and smoke some changa alone. I've been smoking with one of my close friends, but they're dealing with car issues, and I could hear it calling me from the DMT realm. They told me to go for it, and I did. I'd been crying for a bit before this. The fear of blasting off was overtaking me. I let myself cry it out, just feel those emotions. I reminded myself that I knew this medicine, and this medicine even saved my life before in a near-death experience. I'd only had intense trips, so I wasn't sure what to expect. Fast forward an hour to me sitting alone on my king-sized bed, 2 bowls in front of me and a trippy tapestry behind, and an equally trippy comforter spread out under me for comfort. I positioned a big Pokemon teddy behind my back to fall into should I feel the need to. In front of my anxious form sat 2 bowls, one small, swirly blue glass bowl containing some changa and the other full of cannabis. I felt so much intense, crushing fear, and I knew I had to embrace this human emotion, but also show myself there was nothing to be afraid of. I had to acknowledge this fear and overcome it. I messaged my friends on Discord and told them I'd be back soon. I embraced my fear with a flick of the thumb, lighting my bowl and taking a deep inhale. I let myself feel this wash over me, and it was rather pleasant. The body load wasn't too terribly intense this time. I took another pull after a bit. I believe I took about 3 small pulls total. The world had this beautiful overlay of fractals, and just when I thought I hadn't taken enough, I began to see. I sat up and began to meditate and let the energy run through my chakras. Oh, how beautiful. It told myself I was safe in this state, and while I'd experienced that near-death experience in the past, now was the time to live within the DMT world versus dying when I entered from now on. I did in fact know this medicine. I went in with the intention to process my fear and trauma, and boy did I. I began to see and hear a beautiful, strong, motherly woman made of the green wilds, and she sprouted from inside me and wrapped around the place she came from. She held me and told me she'd never leave, and that I would be okay now. I felt such peace. She told me she had always been there. I knew then that I was talking to Mother Ayahuasca herself. I was astounded, as most meet her after consuming the brew. She walked me through much of trauma, and as I was completely alone in the house, I let out many crying screams. I sobbed, I howled, I let it out. When I had finished, I had begun to forgive myself and hold myself, literally hugging my own shoulders. She sprouted through my crown chakra, and a beautiful plant came from it. Then I connected to everything. In a state of rapture, I said aloud that I never wanted to harm anyone ever again, and I never wanted to be harmed. I just wanted peace forever and ever. She suddenly morphed into a golden, metal-winged bird-styled deity, much like Isis in my opinion. Very similar style to Egyptian drawings, and as her image faded, another light came from the right of her, so calm, so peaceful. I saw massive feet and a calm golden energy and light. I knew this person. The Buddha was there, silent but welcoming and kind. I cried absolute buckets throughout this, but it was so healing, and I'm still in awe. I purged some very painful things, and I'm so grateful. I never expected to see that much from a few puffs. It's a beautiful substance to sometimes utilize in your meditation practice. This substance, this DMT, it's holy, it's sacred. I'll always believe that. I'm so very grateful for its existence, the chance to experience it thanks to my friend, and just that I get to live in such a beautiful world. I love life. So beautiful. Thank you for listening.